with the sword. Ezra's telling you this right here. In Ezra's time, you gotta remember this is Greece. Okay, so Greece, the same thing in Greece was happening. Okay, all right. And you gotta imagine they ain't got no processed food back then. They ain't got that, you know. So they gotta search, man, for some fresh bread. You know, you got a little tiny morsel of bread. You know, just rip it off and give it to somebody. You know what I mean? Okay. So you gotta remember that, man. Let me read that one more time, man. Alright? Y'all really gotta take this in, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 31. It says, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. The sword is representation of a weapon, a killing instrument. So you can imagine what the modern day sword is. The modern day sword is what? Okay? A gun, a shotgun, a machete, you know? Right? A hammer. Okay, so people are gonna be going into houses looking for bread, robbing people for their, again, sedition among men. Okay, America's closed, man. America's gonna be closed very soon enough. There ain't gonna be no flights going in or out. Okay, who's gonna be flying them planes for you? Nobody. Okay. Verse 32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old. So don't, again, what happens? Because when you're farming, you have to keep the grass moist all throughout the season. Okay, you can't let it overgrow. You can't let grass overgrow, man. You gotta keep it low, you know, so you can maintain it. Keep the bugs out. That's when stuff start getting in your stuff, man. You know, so who's gonna be there to maintain that? Okay, right? A damaged lawn is tall grass. You know, the building's discolored. The windows are smashed in. You know, those are forms of an old building. Okay. It says, and all her paths shall grow full of horns, because no man shall travel there through. Verse 33, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. So again, that's showing you a lack of men in that time. There's going to be a lack of men. Okay, this time about women. Okay, we jump back up. Even men looking for other men just wanted to hear the voice and wanting a companion. Okay? Wanted someone that could watch their back. Another man looking for another man to watch his back. Ain't gonna be able to find that. A woman looking for a husband in that day, not be able to find that. That's when these women are really gonna want men. That's when they're really gonna want protection. Ain't gonna be no more, I don't need no man. Okay? I don't need you to change my oil. I'm independent, I'm strong. Ain't gonna be none of that stuff in that day, man. Okay? You know it's bad when men are gonna be looking for another man's voice. They want to hear another man's voice. You know that's when it's bad. You know? So they're gonna want to be looking for a companion in that time, man. Okay? Right? Verse 34, in the wars shall be bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of famine. Again, war. When there's war coming, that's how you know a famine is coming. Because food, again, I already broke it down, man. Alright? I broke it down to you. I already broke it down. I ain't about to break it down again. Verse 35, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord receiveth, believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not the moment. Okay? So when pains come, they come, man. It ain't gonna be no light plane, no, man. Okay? Verse 39, even so shall the plagues be slack, not slack. Even shall not the plagues slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and the sorrow shall come upon every side. So all across the world, you're gonna be experiencing the same things: famine, okay, war, death, calamity, plagues, okay, all of that, man. All right, all of that. All right, the Lord's not playing, man. The Lord's telling you right here, man. Okay, when the men of the Lord speak, that's the Lord speaking through them. The Lord gave them the spirit to speak. He gave them the faith to believe and speak, to see certain things, man. Okay? And these people think it's a joke. These people, hey, man, if God himself came down, if Yahawah came down himself, Yahawah, the Godfather himself, came down, okay, and started teaching you, I'm firmly believe you would still not believe it, man. You'd be thinking it's a joke. You'd be like, oh, you're talking out your ass and shit. You know how Jake be, okay? That's how they would treat the God himself, Yahawah himself, if he came down here to teach. He would throw it right back in his face, man. You did it to Yahawashi. Yahawashi is the closest form to Yahawah you're gonna get, man. Perfection. Okay? Preciseness. That's the closest one you're going to get. If you deny Yahawashi, you definitely deny the Heavenly Father himself. Okay? And the Lord ain't going to come down individually and come and teach every single one of you. Won't get right. Stop eating pork. Stop doing this. They ain't going to do none of that shit, man. Alright? When that judgment comes, when that death comes, it's wraps. Okay? When judgment comes. That's it. If you get caught up in that storm, okay, like we said last week, that tempest, that storm tempest, that destruction, that destructive wind, okay? You get caught up in that shit, it's wraps for you, man. Okay? Let's keep going. Verse 40, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to battle, right? We're getting ready for battle, man. Right now we're in spiritual warfare. This is not a physical battle right now. Soon it's gonna get really physical. People are gonna try and put hands on you, okay? Alright? People are gonna try and kill you in that time, man. Some people are gonna remember you're the man of the Lord. They're gonna want to kill you. They're gonna want to rat you out. Have you thought about that? No, you have. I bet you have. Okay?
Well,
right?
That.
So let's keep going, man.
I gotta go.
It says, make you ready for battle, and right? It says, and in those evils, be even the pilgrims upon the earth, right? So the Lord said the men of the Lord will be pilgrims upon the earth. He said that actually in the scriptures as well. Okay? I ain't gonna say actually in the scriptures because the Apocrypha is a part of the scriptures. Okay? But we're gonna be pilgrims upon the earth, man. We're gonna be men. Hey, man, we're gonna be moving. We're gonna be on the move. We're not gonna stay in our house, laid up in the bed. Oh, that dude died. Okay, you know, okay. You know, we're not gonna be sitting there watching the news. No, man, we're gonna be pilgrims upon the earth. We're gonna be consistently moving, surviving, man. Okay. You know what's gonna feed us and fuel us in that time is our faith. Right now is the works. We're doing the works right now. We're on the houses, hedges right now. Okay, we're doing the lessons. We're doing the study, the breakdowns. We're reading. We're taking notes right now. That's what we're doing right now. And that time ain't gonna be none of that, man. You're not gonna be able to come out and teach. You're not gonna be able to do a damn sit down and upload it on YouTube. Okay, daily emotion. You're not gonna be able to do none of that, man. Okay, right? And that time is gonna be purely survival. And what's gonna fuel you is your faith. Your faith is gonna take you as far as you go, man. Okay. And don't worry, man. If you're part of the elect, the Lord got you, man. Okay? Some things we don't even know is how it's all going to go down, really. Okay? You know, we got a little glimpse of, you know, the scriptures telling us, but for the most part, we don't know how every action is being laid out. We don't know everything we're going to say. You know? If you get caught by a Gurga troop or something, you don't know what the hell you're going to say. You're just going to have that testimony ready, man. It's going to be in your spirit to tell the testimony. Okay? The scriptures tell you that. Okay? Right? You're not gonna have a handwritten note ready to give them. No, man, you're gonna speak to your spirit. The Lord's gonna put it on your spirit to speak. Okay, just like He did for the men of the Lord here. The men of the Lord they didn't sit there and contemplate on what to. Nah, man, they seen the vision and they started writing. All right, you know why? Because the Spirit was already on them. The Lord put the Spirit on them to write, to member. Okay, so that's how you know, man. Right? Let's keep going. All right, we're almost done. We're about to wrap it up soon. It says, verse 41, he that selleth, let him be as that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. Verse 42, that he accompany merchandise as he hath not profited by it, and that buildeth as he shall not dwell therein. Verse 43, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also that he planteth the vineyard as he did not gather the grapes. They that marry, they shall not they that marry as they shall not get no children, and they that marry not as the widows. And therefore the labor says they that labor, they labor in vain. For the strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For in captivity and famine, they get children. Okay? So again, in that time, if you're trying to, you know, do a little fucking, you know how these people be, man. You know how these people are thinking in that time, man. Stockpiling food and all. Hey, man, that's gonna be for the elect. Okay? A lot's gonna be for the elect. Hey, the Lord's even gonna feed some of the looters, man, to keep them fueling. All right? Because everyone's gonna have a purpose. Everyone has a lot, right? Okay, the scriptures tell you that everyone has a lot. So in that time, guess what? It's gonna be the same thing. The elect will have their lot in that time. The looters, the raiders, the wicked, all right? They're gonna have their time, you know, their lot in that time. Okay? They're gonna have their purpose, man. Okay? Same cause, man. Same effect. Okay? Alright, so let's keep going. Right down. So probably get verse 50. Yeah, verse 50. It says, so shall the righteous hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and she accuseth her to her face. When he cometh, thou shalt defend him. Diligently search out every sin upon the earth. Verse 51. What was that? So it says, let not the sinner say that he that hath sinned, for Yahawah shall burn the coals of fire upon his head, which shall set before the Lord power and his glory. I have not sinned. Okay? So there you go, man. Alright? We're probably going to jump back in Isaiah. Listen to the waters. Yeah, we'll jump back in Isaiah. We need to get Ezra's. It'll be precept, obviously. We'll jump back in Isaiah. Close out. Probably not. So, we'll jump down to we'll get Isaiah chapter 11 and verse, we'll start at verse 8. I'm pretty sure that's where we left off. It says, they shall be afraid, pangs of sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be as a pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another, and their faces shall be as flames. Verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. Okay? So, in that time, man, there's going to be darkness. Okay? Physical darkness on the earth, man, literally. Okay? A lot of the things that you guys see is, what, powered by what? Electricity. You know, you have street lights now. Okay? You know, you go through your alleyway, there's street lights. Okay, there ain't gonna be no street lights today, man. No electricity to power those street lights, no generators to back up the street lights. Okay? The utter darkness upon the earth. Okay? On top of that, when World War III happened, you know, with burning, okay, all those things, there's gonna be smoke, right? So obviously there's smoke, you can't see through that, right? There'll be clouds of smoke, blinding smoke. Okay? Even just a regular, man, you set a little fire right in front of you. Try to look through the fire, you can't. There's either heat waves and it actually messes up your eyes. Okay, there's heat waves coming up with the smoke. Okay, so you can't see. Hey, it's gonna be literally dark that day. Okay, literally dark. There's gonna be clouds, no electricity. Okay, you're not even gonna be able to get a form of light, man. Really. Okay. Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. Okay, the sun shall be darkened and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Okay, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the inwardly of the proud to cease, and will lay low the hearts of the terrible. So again, hey man, pride's gonna go out the door that day, man. Everyone's gonna be on the same level. Okay? No money, broke. Okay? Lost. Okay? A lot of people are gonna be on the same damn level, man. Okay? They're gonna literally be on the same level. Alright? They're all gonna be in the position they're gonna have to make a choice. Take the karagma, live out here on the streets. Now Esau's gonna be, oh, we'll give you shelter if you take the karagma. We'll feed you. We'll give you. That's how Esau's gonna roll. He caused the whole thing. He caused this whole thing to collapse. He set up World War III. Set up everything perfect. Starved you out. Destroyed your crops. Bought up the farmlands. Okay. Hey, a lot of those farmlands he's buying out. Right. A lot of the stuff that he's buying up the farmlands and shit. Okay, guess what, man? Okay, with the farmlands and shit, guess what he's doing? He's gonna put FEMA camps on there, man. Okay, there's gonna be FEMA camps, okay, on them farmland. Hey, man, y'all not ready, man. Y'all not ready. We're about to wrap it up, man. All right. It says, verse 11, and I will punish. Right? It says, and I will punish the world for their iniquity. Oh no, it's not there. Verse 12 says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the gold in which it will fare. Okay. So again, man, just like we read in Ezra's, right? Let's grab that one more time. Right, second Ezra's in chapter 16. Okay. Right, so when you read from verse 15 all the way on down, okay, what did it tell you? Okay, it told you there's gonna be no one to till the ground, there's no one to farm. Okay, there's gonna be the cities are gonna be desolate, all those things, man. Okay, Isaiah told you that there's gonna be a lion more person than find gold. Okay, so in that time of calamity, there's gonna be a scarcity of land. Okay, right? Let's jump down in 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Alright? Slocky, not that one. Yeah, let's turn a little bit off the let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. Let's read Isaiah, right? Right, so verse 13 says, therefore shall I shake the heavens, and the earth shall be removed out of her place, all right? In the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger, okay? So again, man, the Lord's going to shake the earth, man. What? Okay? Things that are getting ready to come upon the earth, right? Verse 14, it says, and it shall be as a chased roll, as a sheep that no man takes up. And they shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. So, again, when you read 2nd Ezra, what it tells you, it says that there should be 10 left in the city, right? 1 left in the city, all those things. Thank you. Right? There should be 2 left in the city, right? 1 left in the city, right? So it means there's the people in the cities, right? As a sheep that no man taketh up, and they shall every man turn to his own people, flee every one into his own land. So again, people are going to be leaving by the masses in number. They're going to leave certain states by the masses in number, okay? Right? Traveling, okay? Leaving Chicago, all those states, man. So there's going to be, even in, I can't remember the scripture what it was. I can't remember that scripture, okay? But what it was roughly paraphrasing, what it would told you, okay, was what? Okay, there should be a lack of bread in this city, okay? And what would they do? They would go to another city to see if they had food, okay? So again, example, say New York had no food. They're going to go all the way to Chicago, literally walk all the way to Chicago. Someone's going to be like, oh, I got the word from Chicago. Oh, they have food over there. So a mass amount of people are going to start traveling, okay? They're not going to take the car, they're not going to take a plane. No, they're going to have to walk. You know why? Because there's going to be road blockades. There's not going to be no flights. None of that, man. Okay? So again, we read a little bit more and we'll wrap it up. Okay? Verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So anyone that's joined unto America, anyone that's, wanted to stay in America, wanted to fight for America, wanted America to stand, guess what? They're going to die that day, man. Okay? You're going to perish along with America, man. Okay? Because America's going to be destroyed. Okay? So how are you going to look if you want America to keep going, prosper, go on, carry on, right? What's going to happen to you? You're going to perish too, man. So with that, man, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I'm going to give all praise on the glory to the Father, Son, Yahawashi, Lord, and this lesson was edified. Like, we may be out there listening and learning. We give all praise on the glory to the Father, Son, Yahawashi, okay? Blood, sons of apostle, the great millstone, all right? We will take this true, sincere salutation unto the brother. Okay? So next time, say shalom, all right? No. Only y'all will edify. All right? Shalom.